Hello everyone, welcome back to Death Stranding. So, we've had a fairly disastrous time recently. We're setting out to do a mission, just a standard order, and we'll try to find a way to recharge our bike, because it was running out of energy. So we started looking for a place with an overhang out of the timefall. And the place we found happened to also have like a couple dozen mules also taking shelter there. So it ended up being quite a difficulty. We ended up not being able to bring our trike home because there was all these, there was a great falls down that way. We did bring home a lot of resources to start building that road up a little bit. I think we really need to invest in the roads more than we have, because this area is just so inhospitable. You can't walk around on your trike because it's such a mess around here. There. We're close to the distribution center where we get our next quest. Oh, apparently we're getting some music too. Where am I going? That way. Yeah, we had to leave a whole bunch of stuff behind. This has been a real trial, I have to say. We need to plan things out better. I mean, thank God we've only had rainfall. We've had timefall. No BTs to deal with. Or this would have been just a disaster.
There's no answer at all. No reactions of bullshit replies. The words you'd say and the colors you'd sent, well, they got lost somewhere on the ride. I can breathe, but I forget sometimes. I'm alive, but I'm paralyzed. And now what am I to do? What am I going to do?
A little mellow to my taste, but that's okay.
My faith is dead while my body is drenched in the ashes of a forgotten time. And it's hard when you come to realize someone's path is heading elsewhere in life. So babe, you walk your way, I'll walk mine. I start to think of you from time to time. And now what am I to do?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until depart. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright. I'm sure we're gonna need like almost the entire our entire gear set replenished because it's all timefall ruined. But whatever, we'll see. This special beer, it kept on getting broken over and over again. Let's see how it goes.
Everything all right, Sam? Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
Oh well, the game is generous. Yeah, the container broke 3 times, but we always repaired it back up again. Ah, that's how that person got their trike cuttered differently.
I'll take it.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery.
Oh, interesting. So I got an email that talks about mule, because I cleared out that mule camp. Maybe I should clear out every mule camp. Like, maybe that will prompt things. Here, we got a memory chip. Or 2 memory chips, apparently.
Thank you kindly, Sam. I'll treasure it. That's sweet of you, Sam.
Interesting. One from Fragile. Soap Bubble is the Fragile one, I'm assuming. Let's take a look at it.
Thank you for your contribution.
So yeah, she likes these motorcycles. But what is this? Interesting. Fragile things, of course. Things that are fragile, like a soap bubble. Nothing is quite so fragile or ephemeral as a simple soap bubble. It floats through the air, dancing on the wind, all the colors of the rainbow reflected in its surface. And then, just like that, pop, it's gone. Surely this is why a certain poet once likened the short-lived beauty of bubbles to human existence itself. There's no record of anyone ever having asked for a soap bubble to be delivered, and the porters of the world continue to pray that such a request never comes. That would be difficult to deliver to somebody. Fair enough. Alright, before we progress, I want to deliver some materials, if we have any, to, well, okay, first of all, let's get rid of some of this messed up gear. Because it's all just, it's too badly ruined. We'll get new ones. The skeleton's okay. Could use some new boots, though.
Thank you for your continued support.
Alright. Then we'll build a bunch of stuff if we need it. Let's check our locker first. Yeah, all we have is blood bags. No, we need to build some stuff. So, 1 container repair spray. Some new boots. A new boulder gun. Say 5 new... I'm gonna go with 4 grenades. Like, we have not been encountering BTs very much. And then let's get a new trike. And I think I like the long range ones. Less ability to carry cargo, but I mean, we've had to abandon like twice in the past couple hours just because we didn't have enough energy. Which is a little stupid. I could just build a PCC, but whatever. Go ahead, build another one. Alright. And boots go on our feet. It somehow thinks our boot hook is a higher priority thing than our feet. Okay, and then I'm going to claim some materials. So what are my limits? We're low on ceramics. Let's grab a thing of ceramics and a thing of metals. Maybe a couple things of metals. Maybe somewhere in between. And let's just try to get our roads going a bit. At least contributing to them. Because I think the more you contribute, the more you get help from other people.
Thank you for your contribution. Pleasant journey. Econ keeping up. Weapons restrictions lifted.
The earlier roads were so easy. You just throw some beryllium into it and the entire thing got built. But these are just not getting built. Oh, maybe it's because that area is not connected to the network. Ah, that might be. Let's take a look at the branch this way too. And just see how far it is from completion.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Whoa! That's a power thing. There's the road builder up there. There's a mule camp. Can we just see how much it needs from here? No. But probably from this view we can. Yeah, no we can't, not yet. What about on the map? Is that it? Yeah, that's the one we're looking at. So it needs a bit more chiro. It needs a bunch of everything. Like, what if we go and kill some mules here, and then try to bring them all back to one of these? I kind of like it. We need more beryllium too. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, get back on. Hey, some ceramics. Nice. Excuse me, excuse me. There's a mule. They're coming at me with a car. Ah! Get some distance. Go! Okay. This guy's going under the bridge to get me. That's a good idea. Oh, that guy's still awake. Okay. So far, so good. Got a bit of metals. I think we've robbed this camp a few times. But that's okay. Farming bad guys builds character. Look at all this stuff. Anything going south? Craftsman. Film director. We keep on saying this film director. I'm gonna go and find the film director. We're maxed out there. Okay. Okay. How do I see that where I'm going? Cargo. To the film director. Destination there. It's just to the southeast of us. So the film director. Okay. Well, that's not the way I intended to go. Let's go back to this road first. We'll add some materials, then we'll come back around that way. But yeah, they haven't been sending me towards anything in that direction. Maybe they will. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun. But normally, they don't let you see lost cargo until you've visited a place. Like, there's nothing for the engineer until you've seen the engineer.
There we go.
This turning is terrible. So that's the last segment we have done. And the next one is up on that ridge. No? No good? Come on. There you go. Well, physics break it our way up there. There it is. Okay. I have to admit, the bridges and things you'll place become totally useless. Like, they become totally useless once you get the roads up. But they're very helpful to get the roads up.
I'll stretch my legs.
Okay. Perfect. Are we gonna be able to complete? No, we don't have enough metals. Or chiral. But we're getting nice and close. Here. I want this road up. Maybe we'll go grab some more metal. somewhere else. But for now, let's go find that film director. Why did we get off? Ah, skies are clear at least.
There we go.
Okay, I'm really getting annoyed at that. I am not. It's like it's queuing the... Oh well. Never mind. Never mind.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
I'm not stopping here. I'm gonna keep going.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, where's the... that way. Okay. Another mule camp. Okay. Whoa! The hell? That's a Horizon Zero Dawn creature, right? Oh my god. Did not expect to run into that. I guess it's a hologram with this guy's post box. My goodness, dude. I did it wrong. Oh well. Why is it getting so quiet? It's weird. Nice. That was a big one. Yeah, we saw that. We saw that exact thing. And we said, maybe they'll send it to us in the future. Send us to it in the future. Oh well. We could have just hopped right over and taken a peek. Nah, this is walk. That looks like not very fun terrain to try to ride over.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
What do we have here? A delivery.
to say.
I was kind of expecting more. Well, oh well.
The infamous chiral network. I'll agree to a trial run.
Oh, okay.
But just of the network. UCA is a whole other matter. So you can connect me, yes? Well, okay. Go ahead then.
It's less impressive when you're not just when you're just forming a contract. Ooh, it looks like there's a large BT area to the southwest. Interesting. Lots of ghost icons.
Interesting. I'll think about joining the UCA at a later date. I
Man
have
could use a
something for you.
shave.
A token of my appreciation. Take it. I insist. So long, Sam Bridges. Thank you.
Good work.
I think next time we'll bring him a razor.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Where's my car?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, there it is. Couldn't see it when it was right in front of me.
Anytime now. Charged up.
That looks big. Let's grab that one.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that was decent. Alright. So, where? There's the distribution center. Let's turn these off. That was when I was fooling around trying to find a way up the falls.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
Let's go play with the mules. Maybe find some more materials to throw into our roads. Look at this crack. What happened to this part of the world? Like, what would cause that? I have no idea. This is baffling. I can't even imagine. I mean, it's almost like it was an earthquake or something. But this is so not the place for that kind of thing. I only have 12 shots left. Okay. Hi. There's a car over there with several more. Come on, I see you. I can't waste shots. Don't have very many. Damn it. Ah! No, stop bothering me. Good God. I've got 2 shots left, and there's at least 2 of them. At least 3 of them. Alright, let's check this real quick. Okay, they've got another bullet gun. Perfect! And some stuff I don't want to bother with. A whole another 24 shots, 25 shots. This guy is like running away. Oh, there he comes. Last dude. Oh wait, there's real boots over there. Nope, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Any interesting things? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. There we go. That's down the crack. Whole bunch of nothing. A few things, but not a lot. There was another box over there. But it was like, it looked like it was hard to get to. Maybe not. Oh! Okay, that could have been so much worse. But yeah, it's a okay. I think we can do this. Not like that. Let's try. That's connected, isn't it? Is it? No, but almost. Okay. Oof. This old guy always wants medicine. I guess fuel too, apparently. Here, I can take these and... What's with all the special alloys? I don't care about special alloys. I can't use them for building roads.
Feeling good.
Now, how do I get back? I don't think that would do it. I think that we'd fall right there. Maybe? Maybe right here? I mean, that's going up, which doesn't seem very promising. But it's so narrow. Oh dear, no! We're going down. Yeah, we're falling. Oh! It just keeps getting worse. Oh! That was hilarious. Well, we're no better off than we were before, but at least we didn't fall. What about here? That looks like it's almost touching. Like if we can just get our wheel up. Like this. I don't know. No.
Still got it.
You think this, but I'm not convinced you're right. We're going down. We're going down. Okay. That was okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought we'd just like almost die down here. We just gotta find a path going back up. But yeah, I didn't see anywhere from that middle area where it was a good jump back onto where we came from. I think you almost had to go down from there to get out. This isn't working out. There we go. Okay, wasted our time a bit, but at least it wasn't raining. This is another, yeah, that's another crack. We'll go up around this way. Dun. This is where that big thing was, right? With this post office. Yeah! That's impressively large. That's a lot of ceramics. But not in an easy place to get to. Look at that ladder.
What can't you do?
Just someone put it going straight up.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Weapons restrictions
Not yet,
lifted.
not yet. We just grabbed a whole bunch of supplies. We're gonna throw them onto a road. Just slowly, piece by piece, we're gonna get the next couple segments of roads moving. It'll take time, but I'm sure it'll be to our eventual great benefit.
Okay.
Alright, let's get back into the distribution center. We've had a trying couple days.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome to Sanford Bridges.
The memory chip. Another motorcycle.
You're a saint, Sam. Thank you.
Look at that low quality rust texture.
Thank you. For
Right
your
on my shoulder.
contribution.
Or right on the large package. Whatever. It looks really low low resolution. No, not that. Not that either. Well, this boulder gun is level 2 also, so might as well. Don't need to carry 2 of them. That's fine. Fine. Alright. Now let's go and take a nap. More mail. Yeah, so we took out that camp and someone told me is happy about it. Yeah, it's been a while since we took a shower. Got 3 grenades. Alright. BB! BB, you did not seem well last time we talked to you. Are you feeling better? You seem a little more active. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely doing better now than he was a few days ago. We got lots of things to read. We got one more new music. The memory chip for the motorcycle. Dooms and the Zodiac. Astrologers like me, from an astrologer, okay, are used to having our work dismissed, incorrectly of course, as unscientific mumbo-jumbo. But since the Death Stranding, more and more people have started to take an interest in what's known as astropsychology, a discipline that combines astrology with various forms of psychology. The fact that each person has a beach to which they are spiritually connected has doubtless contributed to this trend. These days, there are even psychotherapists who use astrological techniques in their counseling sessions. Perhaps the most interesting recent development of all, however, is the development that the alignment of celestial bodies at the moment of one's birth can influence one's relationship with the condition known as dooms. Of course, Corellium in the Earth's atmosphere means that it's difficult, dare I say impossible, to actually observe the constellations at any point. Really? I have not looked up, but this game doesn't have night. We're always in the day. That's a missed opportunity. I kind of wish we could be running around in this gorgeous landscape in like moonlight. That'd be cool. But yeah, we don't see any stars, of course, because it's always daytime. Anyway, to come to the conclusion that they therefore have no effect upon human lives would be foolish. Would be a foolish error. I'm skeptical. Fragile's umbrella and suit. You think that thing Fragile carries is an umbrella? I can see why you jumped to that conclusion. Well, with the shape and all, but you're wrong. If it's any consolation, I thought it was an umbrella too at first. It's actually some kind of navigational device that Fragile came up with herself. I won't pretend to understand the theory behind it, but I'm told it factors chiral density across beaches and plots coordinates for her jumps. Fragile's got some kind of dooms that lets her move from beach to beach. The way she tells it, she kind of clears her mind and lets her powers do the rest. Maybe it's something similar with the spikes on her suit? When Fragile senses Corellium concentrations, they pop out. I'm not sure if she'd be able to tell otherwise. It's like an unconscious reaction. The spikes only retract when the chiral density decreases. But who knows? Names and theories are just ways of coping with things we don't really understand. Same with visual indications of the intangible, maybe. All I can say is that Fragile's umbrella and spikes seem to help her hone her powers. From the Timefall Farmers, the only couple we've ever met in this game in the past 20 hours. Me, I used to be an ecologist. Amelie thought highly of me and my wife's research into Timefall's effect on plant life. She was the one who suggested it could be used to boost agricultural production. Timefall has radically altered the ecosystem of the entire continent. Obvious, I know. Just as it's obvious we're powerless to stop it. So we had the idea of trying to use it to our advantage instead. Make the environment better, not worse. Easier said than done, though. Take void out craters, for example. Local chiral density is generally higher in their vicinity, which correlates with increased timefall. With all that exposure, you think they'd turn lush and green again before you know it. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite pan out that way. Nothing grows in any of them. Might be the timefall's done something to the soil, but the truth is I don't have a clue, which is one of the reasons why me and the missus were conducting our research. Gotta say, for the record, it hadn't crossed our minds that timefall could be used to help grow food. That idea was all Amelie, so credit where it's due. More oxytocin. Back before the stranding, people didn't rely on smart drugs like oxytocin so much. Probably because they weren't so damn isolated. Me and my brother Igor, we got separated from our folks after the first void out. Shit was crazy. I was just a kid, but he was even younger. Too young to have to go through all that. Spending night after night holed up in those ruins, it was tough. But we had each other, held each other close to stay warm, and it made things better. Docs will tell you that's oxy doing its thing, the hormone the body releases when we touch each other. It's why mothers form bonds with their kids when they hold them, and other stuff like that. But with the comms network not what they were, it's more dangerous than ever to go outside, and even when you got other people around, they don't seem too keen to make physical contact. A collective aversion due to an ingrained fear of BTs and voidouts. Or so I've been told. Add it all up and you got yourself a people that's isolated, scattered, stressed out, and insecure. So we've got no choice but to supplement our oxy levels. Fill the void left by physical affection with chemical TLC. Pretty fucked up, am I right? I know we used to go to war over race and religion and all that back in the day, but that had to be better than living like this. Alright. Fragile's father and Fragile Express. From Fragile. My father came up with the name Fragile Express before I was born. The US was Swiss cheese back then. All the voidouts had left craters as far as the eye could see. People were losing their minds looking for a way out. They thought the government would have their back, but it was gone. All the systems, all the gears that kept their world turning smashed to bits in a matter of seconds. When everything you know breaks, it's hard not to break yourself. Before our new network, there was an old one. The whole nation was online 24/7. Cameras and microphones everywhere, watching and listening and recording. There was a strange sort of comfort in that, people said. A certainty that someone, somewhere, would know if you were in trouble. But after the stranding, that all vanished into the ether. No one was looking out anymore. No one was coming to save you. A lot of folks died waiting before the rest caught on and took matters into their own hands. My father was one of the latter. He'd been working for a private logistics company, and he and some friends figured they were in a position to bring people supplies and repair vital infrastructure Americans used to rely on to survive. They were builders, men and women who understood the value of what was lost and wanted to reclaim it. My father and them really believed that they could get it all back, bit by bit, and make us whole, make us America. It was a precious, fragile dream, like so much back then, but if they nurtured it, if they stayed true, he knew it could be all ours again. People, ideas, connections, also fragile. The USA was nothing more than a network of people and the connections between them. No wonder it broke apart so easily. But everything that's worth something is fragile. That's why I was given this name. My father's not with us anymore, but the bond between us remains, fragile though it is. Repatriates and Voidouts, from Hartman. I have come across a number of old reports which make mention of humans who have certain powers which have led to them becoming known as repatriates. As we know, when a human and a BT come into contact, a void-out results, which is analogous to what physicists would term an annihilation event. These events occur when matter meets antimatter, and mass is converted violently and abruptly into energy. The process is highly efficient, though some energy is lost to the production of neutrinos. Similarly, in a void out, vast amounts of energy are released, resulting in destruction on a devastating scale, which leaves behind a large crater. Void outs triggered by contact with repatriates, however, consistently result in smaller craters. It is suspected that this is because energy is lost to the beach in the same manner that it is lost to neutrino production in a conventional annihilation event, and that in the case of repatriates, the amount of energy lost is particularly high. That said, how the repatriate's body survives intact is a far bigger mystery, and one on which I will refrain from commenting until I have had the chance to examine one in the flesh. One notable repatriate is Sam Strand, a former member of Bridges 1, who left some years ago and has been making his way in the world as a porter ever since. I do hope I get to meet him someday, considering how invaluable he could be in advancing our understanding of the true nature of the beaches in the Death Stranding. I like Hartman. He's interesting. He's got lots of stuff to say. Okay, all we got is some tips. I don't think we've seen anything particularly interesting, but I'll give it a quick once-over. Nullifying enemy scanner pings. Enemy scanner pings can be cancelled out using the Odordex scanner function. I tried to do it, and I didn't do it. It didn't work. I don't know when I need to do it. Is it when it's coming back towards me, or when it's going out? I don't know. Oh, there's one. Stamina and cargo load. I guess we've never been that overburdened until now. Alright, that's all that. Mail. We have so much mail. From Thomas Sutherland. You did it, Sam. You beat the mules. It's really quiet around the distro center these days. I guess you must have put the mules in their place. How'd you manage that? How do you manage to walk across an entire continent and never have to kill anyone? I mean, that was the one thing you couldn't do, right? Kill someone, and that's another crater to deal with. Anyway, I don't know how you did it, but I'm grateful. Our bots are way more useful than they used to be. And it's all down to you. Farmer. Sam, the mules to the north have been awful quiet of late. Got to a point where I was wondering what was going on, then I realized it must have been your doing. I mean, wow. Just wow. You're amazing, Sam. Anyway, you'll be pleased to hear that as a result of your heroics, we're growing wheat again, and you know what that means. Beer. And bread and pizza. Thanks for all your help, Sam. From the Elder. I see them delivery bots are on the prowl again. Guess that means the roads are getting better out there. Used to be highways and byways running all over back in the day. There was one, the Mother Road, they called it. That was the one folks used to follow all the way west, chasing their dreams. Rebuild the roads, you rebuild the dream, is that it? That old American classic, the belief that success and prosperity are within everyone's reach. Well, I may not be much for your UCA and your plan to rebuild the country, but if you can finally make that one work, I'll raise a glass to you, that's for sure. He's saying focus on speed. So delivery speed gives me more stamina and lets me hold my breath longer. Sure. Now this is a interesting one. Thanks for delivering the bots. I heard you were headed to that Timefall farm down the way. Don't know if you heard, but rumor has it they've been brewing beer. Maybe even using Timefall to speed up the process. I'd love a taste if that's true. If they joined the chiral network, I'd be able to place an order with them. Of course, you can't print beer, so I'll have to rely on you again to get it here. Pity the bots won't be able to enjoy it with me, but hey, I guess that's a privilege only humans can enjoy. Am I right? Anyway, I'm counting on you. We were just there. Why do you... I don't have to go back. Sam, that bot you brought us? It's a real piece of work. Takes everything into account. Cargo type, terrain, calculates the quickest route every time. And if it does happen to run into a BT, there's no void out. If we can teach it how mules operate, it might even be able to anticipate their movements and avoid them too. Which means all the risks in using human porters, the dangers you and yours face every day, could be a thing of the past. Might not be a need for you to put your life on the line anymore. Time to start planning for the easy life, right? But is it for the best, I wonder? Leaving everything to the bots? Isn't that what led to drone syndrome and all that? Better to keep people involved in some respect, maybe. Same with cars. Back in the day, everyone was all about self-driving cars. But if you ask me, a human hand ought to always be on the wheel. Am I right? No, I think that we can eventually have self-driving cars, like completely autonomous cars. I mean, I get a little annoyed where people say it's going to create these huge gains in efficiency when because there won't like have to be stop signs anymore. Cars can just communicate with each other and all that sort of thing. No, when you automate something, that's a reason to have more care taken, to have greater restrictions. The idea is that you're able to accept it taking longer and it being less efficient because you don't have to, it doesn't have as much upkeep. It doesn't like cost you time. You're sitting in the back of the car. You're not actually the one driving. Anyway. Port Knot City, giving it everything. Hey Sam, I was thinking I ought to report back to you on how we're doing over here. First things first, the chiral network blew my mind. It's so much better than what I was expecting. The latest news from Capital Knot, waystation dispatches, distro center updates in real time without any lag whatsoever. What's more, we can now rely on generator power to keep us online. That alone's a real game changer. We can send and receive all kinds of supplies too, even without the help of porters like you. As long as you've got the raw materials, the chiral printer can provide us most everything we need. You should see the skyline here, cranes all over the place. The city has turned a corner if you ask me. To be honest, it almost brings a tear to my eye to see how far they've come. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. The important thing is that it's all going much better than expected. Catch you later, Sam. Alright, before we finish, apparently I've never actually bothered to go to the bathroom, and I should do that because it like unlocks things. So, enjoy. I think it's kind of weird.
Nice.
EX grenade number 1.
10 grenades! Yeah, we've been holding that for quite a while.
That should suffice. Glad to see everything's in good working order. Another of our new EX grenades, the number 1. So named because it contains a vaporized extract formulated from your urine. Compared to our first iteration, this EX grenade contains a higher concentration of your fluids, which should make it more effective against BTs. Whenever you avail yourself of your private room's facilities, we will collect the results and produce additional units for your use. So you needn't worry about, running out.
EX grenade number 2.
The latest in our line of EX grenades. I give you the number 2. As you may have surmised, this model was produced with various extracts refined from your fecal matter. We suspect that your regular consumption of cryptobiotes has led you to excrete certain compounds that may prove especially effective against BTs. If you would like us to produce more, you need only furnish us with the requisite raw materials via your private room's toilet. I look forward to your feedback.
And let's wash our hands. I forgot, you can't wash your hands here. This is for looking at the mirror. Okay, let's take a shower then. not skippable. Interesting. Different animation. That was weird. Maybe I never take 2 showers back to back. Doesn't do anything. Okay, well, I think I will take a break there. Go take a shower myself, I think, perhaps. So thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.